got a kid that doesn't feel good. So I've got an empty trash can, just in case.
The one that...
Hi, buddy. You don't feel good? Hi, all. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Do you want up? I didn't start this soon enough. The guys... First of all, I have a kid home from school again. She was home on Monday, and then she went to school yesterday because I said, when can she come back? And they're like, she can come back the next day if she wants. So, and if she's better, you know, not if she's still puking. So she wasn't puking, and like all Monday she didn't puke, and all Monday night she didn't puke. So she went back yesterday, and yesterday she came home throwing up again, and I think probably just too much. So the guys just came to measure the window. Like I said, Sunday, the dog went through it, and they just came and measured it. They're super nice, but they're super nice, super polite. Measured the window, measured several of the windows just to make sure, and then they're gonna email me my quote, but that's what we're doing. And this one, I'm pretty sure does not feel good, because since he woke up this morning, he has done nothing but whine and complain and cry, right? And you're very pale, and you're very tired looking. But I'm trying to get him to lay down, like on the couch at least, and he won't. He just follows me around and whines. And I am on a cleaning fire because I have done the windows, and the girls are helping me with the back window. As you can see, Brooke doesn't feel that bad today because she is cleaning the windows. Oh my gosh. So I don't know what to do, but we'll see how today goes, and then maybe she can go back tomorrow. I'm like, you're missing more days in the last week of school than you have all semester, but whatever. And I'm waiting for a guy to come mow the lawn because I'm so tired of it. I talked to my landlord, and he's like, can't get a hold of the lawn care company because they contract it out. It's part of the rent we pay, goes toward yard care, lawn care, mowing, and all that stuff, and fertilizing and sprinkler care, and they have not come, and it's the end of May, and the sprinklers need to be on, and it needs to be mowed because in some areas it's like 2 feet tall, and in other areas it's practically dead because of no sprinklers. So I've been watering it with the hose, which is, you know, super cool, whatever, because the landlord was like, I'm still trying to get a hold of them. They haven't done any of the other properties either. I guess the guy that owned the company sold the company, and numbers switched over, and maybe the name switched over, and he can't get a hold of them. So I'm like, well, I kind of need something done because I'm the worst yard in the neighborhood, you know. So I finally put up on Facebook. I was like, hey, can someone please come mow my yard? And I got a couple offers, but this one guy was like, I'll be there tomorrow morning at 9 for $40. And I was like, have you even seen my yard? Because I wouldn't do it for $40. But so he's supposed to be coming. I'm waiting for him to come. I'm glad like everything is coming in the morning. What? Hi, I know. Do you want to go to school? You look better. No, I've already excused her, so she's not going. Yes, you may have a drink of that. Okay. The guys are here to mow the lawn, and they have a hand mower. And I kind of feel bad because it's a huge yard. But I'm willing to pay him what he wanted, so I hope that he's not like, it's gonna be more than this. But he's gonna mow. But they're mowing, so the girls are gonna watch. And you know, does anyone know how it feels to have a kid that you know, I know he's gonna throw up. I know he is. And he doesn't know how to get it in the trash can yet, so I've got like the blanket underneath him, and I've got the trash can closed so that I can, and I'm just waiting. And I feel so bad. This guy's mower keeps dying. I feel bad for him. Oh my gosh. Poor little guy. I always feel bad when babies are sick. Why do you keep opening your mouth like that? Are you gonna puke? Is it coming? So, oh my gosh, you guys. When the fit hits the shan, it really does. they finally got the mower working. I don't know if it's the wet grass or what. And he was doing alongside the house. He caught the edge trim of the house, and when it pulled out, all of this water just started pouring out of the front of the house. And then of course that means it's going under the house because that's where the water comes from. And so they were trying to like get the water turned off, and he's like, how do I get under the house? Because the faucet, the valve on that side of the house didn't turn it off. So he was like, how do I get under the house? So I took him, showed him how to get under the house, and they found something to turn the water off. Yep, he's gonna puke, hold on. But I think he realizes that I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't want to call my landlord. And I don't know why, I think I need to get off coffee again because I'm really anxious. And then my neighbor is like, this is why your landlord can't keep good tenants, is because they slack off like this. I'm beginning to realize that, so I'm hoping nothing else goes wrong. Cross your fingers, pray with me, nothing else happens. Okay, so it's after lunchtime. Those guys were here for like 2 hours doing the yard, and that's way more than they were supposed to. They could not fix the pipe. My landlord is going to come over at some point, hopefully today, to see about doing something with it, and I hope it's sooner than later because the water to the house is turned off, so I can't do dishes, I can't flush the toilets, I can't mop the floors, I can't do the laundry. Like, if someone pukes, I'm gonna have a bucket full of puke. Like, I just feel like such a turd that I went over their heads and had the yard done. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I want to help because your property looked like crap. And I don't want your property to look like crap. So John says it's okay. But now that he's here, now that he's coming over, I'm going to have to explain the window. And probably the chickens. And the coop still hasn't shown up. But we're a week away from re-signing our lease, and I'm freaking out. As you can see, I've done a good cry. I've talked to John. He says everything should be fine. He says we're good enough tenants compared to what they had last year that they shouldn't make a big deal about it. The babies are down. He has still not puked or thrown up, whatever, you know. And he didn't want a nap, but he was falling asleep on the couch. So I put him to bed, and he cried, and I'm sorry, but go to sleep. And the girls are down, or supposed to be down, and I'm out on the deck, waiting. 2 more months, you guys. I literally, 70 days. $70 days today. Unless they change it. I always say that because I don't want to jinx it. Unless they change it. If they don't change it, 70 days. I just have to make it 70 more days. That's 2 months and 8 days. Why are you up? Oh my gosh, the chicken's getting out. What you doing, dude? Well, you still have some in there. Hmm? Yeah. Yep, there's still some in there. He seems to be feeling a little better. Where are you going? You gonna go back outside? I don't want it anywhere where you're gonna spill it. My landlord came like halfway through nap time, and I don't mind that at all. He's really a nice guy. He really is. I think the valley just doesn't have their priorities straight. He said that someone's supposed to come look at our cooler that's up on the roof. And this one seems to be feeling better. All he basically ended up doing was disconnecting that front faucet and sealing it off. So now I can't use it. So I'm kind of like, well, then I guess y'all better get the yard going pretty fast if I can't water the grass. He saw the chickens, and I was like, can I keep the chickens? And he was like, we'll see. I guess they have another property that has like chickens, and they just kept slowly adding on the animals, and it's like a mess now. And I'm like, no, this is it. I'm not adding any more animals after this. I only have 4 hens. I'm not letting them run around the yard. Like, so he said, well, I'll have to ask and make it official, but I'm pretty sure you can. So I hope so, because I don't want to get rid of them. And the coop came. FedEx pulled up as soon as the coop. I'm not putting it together until he says, yes, I can keep them or not, because I don't want to put a whole coop together and then have them say, no, you can't keep them. So, I mean, good grief. This is the first time I've called them in like 8 months since last summer. Nothing's wrong with the house, you know, that they have to worry about. We're clean. We don't make the place look like crap. So I hope it's not a big deal. Okay, so I just realized that I never, hold on, I'm unplugging you, sorry, ended the vlog. I'm exhausted. It's 9 o'clock. Ty finally went to bed, and Brooke was up until maybe 7:30 reading, and then she put herself to bed. And she's gonna try school tomorrow, because today she was great as soon as the bus pulled away, and then got sick again, like, I don't feel good, blah, 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 at dinner time. So I'm trying to, like, how much of this is real and how much of this is you're trying to get out of school because school should be out already, you know? And Ty went to karate, and he said he did okay there, and then came back, and I am sitting, and I'm watching, where is it? It's off. I'm watching CSI on Hulu, CSI Vegas, you know, oldie but goodie. Not really. I'm actually watching it, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, how was I allowed to watch this when I was in high school? Like, oh my goodness, this is stuff I wouldn't want my kid. But hey, I turned out okay, and I really like it still. And I'm coloring. I'm trying to find the perfectest color for him, and I can't. But anyway, I'm going to end this here, and hopefully the next vlog you see will not be of my face so much. Right? Right. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around if you did. Bye.